Nat Jam Media here.
Good evening, everybody.
Welcome back to more Let's Play Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings. Last time we went through San Francisco and did the tram very easily. So, in this episode we're going to be going to basically my favorite level. Is this your favorite level too?
Yeah, I think I like Panama. Panama has some. I like the.
You haven't said what the world was yet. You already said.
I'm
I
sorry.
never said.
Yes, this is my favorite level.
Panama.
It's Panama.
Yeah. And well.
Although there is a part of Panama that I find really annoying. That whole. Oh, never mind. Don't want to give anything away. Although we've already done this series once, so if you watch our channel, you know what's going to happen.
James gonna whisper into my ear real quick. Well, I guess we should start off Panama. And, actually, we're kind of close to Panama. Like, we can just go, like, downwards to Central America.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure how close we are.
Yeah, but I mean, we can just go downwards on, like, the...
Well, if we go down, we go to the Gulf of Mexico.
Uh-huh.
We'd be out in the middle of the ocean.
And then when we hit Central
I don't know what we'd hit. We'd probably hit the northern coast of South America. I think we'd probably bypass Central America.
Then we would have to still be in North America.
So we'd have to take a right, I think.
Or go to Mexico and then they'll lead us to Central America. Yes, we're just in the same hemisphere.
But I've got a great idea. Why don't we start the level here?
Yeah, we just live in the same hemisphere.
Because people want to, let's just play a game.
Yeah, but we still live in the same hemisphere as Panama, which is exciting.
Yes, it's true. They are in the northern hemisphere.
That's exciting.
If you say so.
Oh, duh.
Well, I mean, half the world's in the northern hemisphere, so you could say that about a lot of things.
Well, not for the other things in this game.
Oh.
The rest of the worlds take place in the other hemisphere.
Nat's studying geography right now, so he's kind of...
Well, let's just start Panama.
Let's start Panama.
Hola, senor. You going upriver?
Can I help you?
I'm trying to hire this boat, Miss...
Maggie O'Malley. And you can't. That's my gear on the deck. Find another boat.
Listen, sweetheart.
No, listen. I've got about 100 pounds of camera equipment here, about 2 weeks of work to do in 5 days, and I've already missed half my deadlines. Sweetheart?
Same way. I take you both, but no argue on both.
Mm-hmm. I'm having some deja vu. Didn't we just play this?
No.
Yeah? For sure?
We haven't played Panama yet.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's just because you kind of played Panama on your own.
Okay. Maybe so. Just ignore me.
You played Panama and I watched you, so maybe that's why you have deja vu.
Deja vu.
So we're going off Panama now. To continue, you gotta walk across the bridge. Gives you memories of Sedan when Indy burned the bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Indy, really? And they should have probably hidden an artifact back here, but you kind of just waste your time if you just run back here. Yeah. Most people don't go back there, so I think they really should have put an artifact there. Just to give Panama a little bit more artifacts. Because it only has 7, which I guess is kind of short for this being probably the longest level in the game. So, let's continue onward. Let's hope Indy doesn't run into more spiders and burns the bridge again, except he doesn't have a torch. Well, he might burn the bridge by, well, putting his feet against the wood and making some sort of burn. Or maybe he rubs another piece of wood against another as he keeps on moving. Oh, Indy. Alligators and... Wow. Well, he didn't burn it. He jumped off of it, but he still broke it. Indy's just clumsy in this game sometimes. He burned the bridge in Sedan. In San Francisco. What does he do clumsy in San Francisco?
Well, he shoots up the city street at the tram level.
No, that's not clumsy. He was trying to destroy cars. Well,
He blows up a lot of dynamite boxes. He destroys some water towers.
yeah, but he does that to not like he didn't. That was not really clumsy. He was trying to save whatever her name was. So yeah, that's the first artifact down there. Pretty creative, if you ask me. By the way, that's the first accountant of like ladders, I guess you say we'll find. If you search around, the next ladder won't come up for a while. So if you go explore around, this is the first ladder you should account. Here are 2 guys. There's something funny. You can just skip them. Don't even have to fight them. Alright. Those 2 guys came back to get their revenge of me not punching them.
I guess. Wow.
Ah! Okay, so Maggie has already done something clumsy already, and she just started into the story, and she's already done something that's about to kill Indy. The characters in this game are clumsy.
Oh, what was that?
A glitch.
Oh, interesting little glitch.
She can fly. I wonder what would be over here. I mean, they should literally let you explore more through this game in Panama, you know? It looks interesting. I want to go down that pathway, not this pathway.
I think I've got enough clues to know.
Yeah, by the way, if you're quick enough, I believe it's really hard to do on the PS2 version, but on the Wii version, you can actually kill both of the guys before they can get onto cover. Oh, I can't see them. Too far away. Especially how the crosshair will be green.
There you go.
Oh, wait, he's back there? Can't see.
There you go. Good job.
Now this part of the gunfight, I think a different gunfight. I really think this is part of a different one. So, let's see if I got. There's a pattern. There's a pattern to this. Oh, come on. I I would literally say the gunfight's a little bit harder on the PS2 version. Just because in the Wii version, you can move the cursor around faster and get enemies quicker if you can aim direct. Because in the PS2 version, it takes a lot longer because you gotta keep on moving the analog stick, and that takes longer. Come on, punch me already. Wait, how did y'all? Hey, I dodged. I guess I'm pressing. Yeah, the Wii version's combat. There's a lot more moves to the Wii version's combat. So the PS2 version, there's only one version of Whip. In the Wii version, there's 3 versions of Whip. So in the Wii version, practically, the controls are a lot harder. But there's more controls and different types of combat, which might help you more in the Wii version and the PS2 version. Oh, here comes another. Down 2 more. Want this? Come. There's another guy. Come on. Get him. Punch. Here come the brutes. I believe these are the last brutes we ever see in the whole entire game. Well, I think. Maybe on the Wii version, there's more brutes later on. Wait, oh, there's one more. Oh, it only killed one. There's one more brute. Oh! I was expecting it to kill both. Hurry, keep on throwing stuff. Hurry! Throwing is my only hope. Throwing is the only hope we've ever had. Ah! Anything! Ah! Anything to throw! That was it. I'm doomed! Gotta make it. Ugh! How do you like it? How do you like getting punched? Ha 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 ha! She's mad at him.
I'm not sure she's mad so much as shocked that he was able to fight all those guys off and have someone just bring a key to him that she was probably wanting to get first.
Yeah, but wouldn't that make you mad?
Yeah,
did you see the
yeah,
fight?
matter of fact, yeah, she probably was mad. That's
Because did you see the look on her face right after? So, let's go. Whoa! Another gunfight already? Aren't we tired of gunfights? Panama! Way too many. Way too many. So this is the first gunfight where the cursor moves whenever you get up. So, some of them, the cursor will move to the right when you move right, or the cursor will move upwards when you move upwards. Are you serious? Right when I... Oh, come on. Yes, right. So if you did if you hit these barrels, you would have exploded the path and there would have been no cool gate. So this is where Jam kind of got lost in Panama. He thought maybe you would go over here.
Because I am directionally challenged.
Yeah. So just because he's directionally challenged doesn't mean he can't explore. So if you explored, yeah, you can break these rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And then get a really good level design trail. You just look at this. Panama definitely has the best level design in this game, for me at least.
Looks like I found their camp.
Yes, as far as level design, I prefer San Francisco, but Panama's cool too.
Wait, I didn't say atmosphere, I said level design.
Same thing.
Actually, when I mean level design, is like how cool the little crevices are and stuff. How can you like San Francisco's more?
Because I do. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay, this fight's fun.
He's here.
Because if you know how to do it, you can do this. I just love just pushing them out. They like don't dare to attack you. It's so fun.
There's an intruder here.
Come on, I saw a health bar. Yeah! Oh, look, I'm moving. Oh. Oh, come on. Show yourself. Ah. A nice. Wait a second, is that guy we've seen before? Oh. I really can't see the guys. I think I need to take over and look at the capture because the guys are like really dark on the computer, so I think I need to watch the capture. Just letting y'all guys know, after this, Panama will have very few enemies. Just letting you know that. I love it when he says gotta keep moving. Doesn't it get you all excited for what comes up next?
Sure.
Jam, I don't think you have any adventure in you.
I was tired tonight.
Yeah. I mean, how can you not say this Lord of the Lines like so much better than San Francisco's? You just look at this design. Let's say, yeah, San Francisco does have a cool bookcase, chair, but it doesn't have the great stuff that Panama has, which we will be seeing later. In fact, now I would say Panama's level design is like a prized possession for the eye. It just looks so good. Like Panama's are all the graphics. So you know what? We don't care if we're going old school. Now look at us. Yeah. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
Better than San Francisco?
Not really.
Man. Well, this is just the first part of the level. Or is it? Hey, why is there just an enemy there? Hey, look, we have. Oh. Okay, I was walking to the side, but Indy randomly walks to the side. Hey, is it that guy we saw at the gunfight? And at that village and Indy ran out of ammo? Couldn't he just recharge infinitely? Indy,
That's a good question.
Indy, what did you do? Did you jam your gun? Indy. So try throwing this stuff at him, he just dodges. And this fight is considered to be impossible. I don't actually know why. People just don't try. This boss, they just say you gotta wait for like your game to glitch. That was back then when the game first released. I don't know. Ow! What you do is for him to try to throw his torch at you and drink from his canteen, which you don't have in this adventure, but you did have it in Emperor's Tomb. Andy, what happened to your canteen? And this is not a classic Indiana Jones game, because where's his satchel? I mean, he doesn't have it.
Well, that's true.
How is he Indiana Jones if he doesn't have a satchel? So my advice is just to keep on running. And just keep on running. And you probably dodge his attacks unless you run accidentally into this one. Now, if you don't realize, a little later, it's kind of funny what happens here and what Indy does. Oh, so. Alright, so we don't knock out all of his health. Alright, so I guess Indy just says it's the final thing we have. Oh, we punch him. Wait, Indy? No! Indy, why did you do that?
No, look out.
Indy, hurry! Indy, this is all your fault. It wouldn't have happened if you hadn't done that. Indy! Indy!
Wow.
So, are we inside that temple now? Indy practically exploded with that. If he hadn't hit that guy in the first place, his shirt wouldn't have been torn. I mean, just look at it. This is classic Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, like, reference. Easter egg, sort of. All burnt up, teared shirt. That really didn't happen in Emperor's Tomb. Temple of Doom. Except, they had it and used a lot of fire in that movie. So it's sort of like an Easter egg. To have like an all up, torn up shirt. But you know what I don't get?
What?
Like in cartoons, someone gets on fire or gets all torn up. Their clothes get all torn up from the fire. But they jump in water, everything's back to normal.
Yep.
It's like water, some sort of magic substance that like glues, patches together.
Video game logic. Cartoon logic.
No. I wonder in the next world, Indy's shirt is all fine. Did he just go to the mall? Or call his butler or something to give him another thing? But I don't want to spoil any more about the next level. So, what do we do? Oh, let's just... You know what? That looks promising. Let's just log on it. Oh, yay! It's a door. We should just walk through it. Of course, Indy. Man, Indy, you should really think outside of the box before you go inside of the box.
That's funny.
Alright, so this puzzle, got these weird tiki looking thing. And we need to pick up the rock so we can make that one back there move. And so you're gonna need to walk past this. Well, I discovered a solution. You just throw it. Simplest thing in the world. You just throw. Get through this quickly. Come on. Get in line. And then hit. Simple. Ow! That hurt. It hit my
Yeah,
face.
that looks heavy.
It hit my face. I mean, look at this. Like one of those. That's cool design. Is that dirt or something? That's just floor.
Mm-hmm.
So this, my friends, is, or watcher is one of the reasons why I love Panama. And why I think Panama has much better atmosphere than San Francisco. Look at this place.
Another gunfight.
Yeah, so this is about the last time you'll see
Bodies
enemies
always
in
have to be
Panama
Germans.
that you'll fight. It's kind of sad, really. So, by the way, you can't win the gunfight, I believe,
Somehow, I
until
don't
you
think I'll have it as simple
blow
as
that
the
up.
Europeans did.
I wasn't able to hit. Oh, that's all fair. Why don't you just take one for the team and sit? No cover. Yeah. Dodge me. Hey, he's taking another one for the team and I can't see my cursor. Ow. What? I was going downwards. I can't see. Cursor. Waterfall too bright. Can't see. Yes! You weren't so safe after all, were you? I mean, just stare at this
Symbolizes three
room.
rivers from my
This is
mythology.
like better than the whole world of San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it. Well, at least in my opinion. But still, come on. Look at this nice, precious water. They should have hidden another artifact here too. It's like there's a lot of places in Panama that you can just go and explore, but there's like no reason to because there's nothing there. All right, let's see. We got a guy. He's coming. His machine gun. I'm stuck in a gun. Ah! But I actually really know what to do. All I do is just shoot that bomb. I just thought it would be kind of funny to be stuck in a gunfight without no enemies. I know, but just staring at the room's not as good as just playing the whole room without. And there's more to this room than you would actually think. There's a whole nother section of this room that's added. I mean, look at the play. Oh. Camera angled Indy. I was trying to show something. Indy, your review cameras are like too. Indy's probably being recorded for his next movie that is fiction. Oh. I mean, just look at it. Camera crew. The camera crew for this movie is terrible. I mean, look at it. They're all the way over there. Can't you just stick behind, Indy? No, my favorite part is just sitting in this tide, staring at those three rivers. So, we gotta move! It's not that tragic. It's not tragic when I'm this close. If you get that reference, you're probably gonna have to watch Cartoon Network and watch Clarence to get the joke or the reference. Not when I'm this close. But, yeah. I'm doing it the responsible way. I'm not doing it this way. Isn't this little part of Panama great? I mean, just look at it. I mean, I admire Panama because I mean, it's just such a good and exciting level. I mean, look, we're already past the time of how long San Francisco took in. Andy, why did you just decide to have to grab on very suddenly? So remember when we're back at the bridge, here's like, if you don't explore and if you're a speedrunner, this will be the first. And like, if you're a speedrunner and you're not aiming for all of your artifacts, you're just aiming to get through the game, and you're not just gonna explore, just to continue on, this will be the first ladder you climb on. But really, the first ladder in the game you should, if you really play the game, like explore and everything, the first ladder should be that bridge at the beginning. That should be the first one if you just go through the game like normally. Now, there's a really cool secret area back here. Another reason why I like Panama more. Here's the secret room. The other room I was talking about.
There's a secret room?
Yeah, I meant.
Oh.
Where does that lead? There should be some sort of glitch where you punch off the edge and then you can go down there. That looks interesting, actually. Even though it's just like a big green hallway, that actually looks kind of interesting. And you might be wondering, why do we even bother coming over here? Well, you go through the secret room just to get an artifact? Come on! Don't we deserve something else than an artifact? A secret cutscene? Maybe? Oh, it's a German! Get him! That might be the last enemy you see of Panama. Yeah. It's like, nah, this is the second ladder you would climb if you just if you just ran through the game, not getting the artifacts at all. That's the third ladder if you know. What? I never even pressed square to let go! Yeah, there's a glitch to
Maybe the
that.
game has a mind of its own.
No, there's a glitch. You realize this is not on the later systems. There's more glitches on a PS2 than a PS4. And maybe this game is just really glitchy because it's not on the modernist systems. Don't think the game has a mind of its own. It's the glitch process of the system. And why do you keep on having your eyes closed on your favorite level? Don't you think you would be watching your favorite level?
I am watching it.
Then why would you close your eyes?
I'm just resting them for a second.
Oh, you rested them on the most beautiful part of that room. That blue area. Yeah, that's another room. Now this is a room filled with many rooms.
A room of rooms.
This is like the 3 trials, and you know what? That tree is just classic. I just don't know why, but this is a really exciting part of Panama. So it's kind of dark, so I might need to look on the capture. So let's see. So there's gonna be a hole I need to make right there really quickly. Because if you don't do it right when you're next to it, you might have more of a challenge. So yeah, this is, in my opinion, the hardest trial that you'll do. And starting off terribly. In my opinion, this is the hardest trial. So you jump that. Oh,
Oh
the
no.
camera angle's the worst part.
Oh
Ugh, the camera angles are terrible in this game. Sometimes, I mean, literally. Sometimes I think they should just fix the camera angles. Now I'm not trying to blame
no.
the
Sounds like an excuse to me.
I'm not trying to excuse, I'm just saying the camera angle should be better for this game.
Comment of the day.
Question?
Oh, never mind. I was going to make a joke and say,
What?
leave your comments. Do you think Nat was making any excuse or not?
No.
But that's not. I'll just make a little joke.
Question of the day? Want to start doing questions of the days?
You know, we've done them on other videos.
So that doesn't mean we can't do it on these videos?
Well, I guess we could.
Question of the day. Question of the day. No! Oh, phew. I thought... Oh! Oh! Oh, yeah! I broke the laws of physics. Oh, yeah! I broke the laws of physics. And I'm trying to sing terribly. I'm trying to be funny here. I broke the laws of physics.
Wow.
I broke the laws of physics. Because when it hit me, I should have fell off. But no, I fell to the platform. I broke the laws of physics. I broke the laws of indie physics. So this is another setback to, well, this is another, let's say this is another reference to Sedan. We light the thing and, oh great, spiders. Well, Indy, I guess is this what you get whenever you mess with spiders. I guess just lighting things inside temples that are in Central America are bad for you. Ah, why did I get on getting spiders? You don't like finding spiders! That was probably the easiest of the trials. Or maybe this next one is the easiest. I don't know, it just matters on how good you have of timing. This next one considers for you to know your camera angles at least. It might be kind of tricky to activate this one. But, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of tricky to activate this. I'll say it myself. That's the hard part. Now just run! Do we do it? Do you hear this music?
I do hear it.
You know what that means?
We're
We're gonna continue on and journey onward.
You know what it means?
Duh, we completed the task. Alright. Isn't this exciting? Typing here, button. Press. I'm getting ready! I'll say the hardest part of those, like, quick time events are the beginning. Getting your meter upwards. My opinion's a lot harder. So this room. This is where Panama really begins.
Were we here before?
Maybe a chain reaction
No.
would clear the path.
No, of course we weren't here. We had those smashing things down.
This is a long world.
Duh! This is the longest roll of the game. I said that around the beginning of the video. And duh, shouldn't you know that, or you were just making a comment?
I was making a comment.
Excuse. So in indie logic, if you push a statue towards something that crushes, the head will be perfectly fine, but the rest of the statue will not. Indy? Did Indy break the laws of physics again? I think Indy is like taking power over the world. Indy has control. I think Indy's powerful. If you know what I mean. He can do anything he wants. He's too powerful. See, the head's still perfectly fine. How come the rest isn't perfectly fine? Ah. It's classic day of, well, don't you see Indy walking around in a statue whose head every day, the nice sunlight temples of Panama, as a nice Panama air is chilling over or hottening over. I don't know what the Panama air is like. Is it hot or cold?
It's hot in Panama.
Okay, so as the hot air is breathing in. So the key to this is to dodge the darkened square. And if you die trying to get this artifact, you'll have to redo the whole puzzle. Plus, retry to get this artifact, which I really do hate. Alright, nothing can kill us. Now, we just pull this, and then we can continue our journey onward. I mean, do you still think San Francisco's atmosphere is better?
Yes.
Man.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Oh, looks like there's no heading back. For some reason in the campus. You know, I guess we're stuck. Now we're coming up to one of, well, I'll say it after we beat it, because I don't want to jinx anything. Follow the boulder. Isn't this sort of like Rages of the Lost Ark? So we have no, what was that character's name? And I was pressing square. What was that character's name? Who followed Indy in the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark? Did they even say his name?
I don't know if he had a name.
Was he Nameless Name?
Maybe.
Is his name Nameless? Or is his Nameless Name? Or is he named Nameless Name? Or is his name Name? Or is his name Joshua? Or is his name like Jake? Or Jefferson? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just saying things that start with a J. Oh, Indy, what did you do? Indy! Wow! That wasn't epic, Indy. How dare you lie to me? Alright, I trusted.
Jaguar house. It looks like someone forgot to feed the kitties.
So, does that mean it was a trap? So, that was a trap if they pressed the wrong one. So now, here comes a room that when it's your first time playing, you will hate it forever until you get very good at it.
The ball court for the Mayan underworld. Looks like I'm on the right track.
Or until you play it a bunch of times to where you know what happens. Which I've played it a bunch of times since
Oh, the demons
I've
love
played
to
Panama a bunch of times.
Only the hero twins were able to find them all.
Well, here goes nothing. So this game is basically, I guess I would call it the ball pit. So, yeah. You just push levers or push switches when boulders come out. Then you gotta dodge the boulder. And then as you press all 8 switches, a ball comes out that you need to catch and throw through that hoop right there. Can't do that one, that's wrong too. That one, that's right there. It will only work if you do that one. So, I guess you could say this game is kind of same way, kind of straightforward. Dodge the boulder, you know? Dodge the boulder, look at its pattern, you know? Simple. Oh, wait. Another boulder's coming out. Not as simple and straightforward as you were thinking, right? We got 2 boulders. No. You just... Here's a tip. Here's a pro tip on how to beat this. Just watch their pattern. Because they go in the same pattern through the whole time.
There's a pattern?
Yeah. They go in circles the whole
Oh.
time. Okay. You might want to get up. So, see? See, it did that again. It did that again. So there's a pattern.
4.
So, I guess it's just more straightforward. Just 2 boulders coming at us with practically the same pattern. And it looks. Okay, I guess it's 3 boulders coming at us, and we better get up. So, do I have that left? 5. Found it. So now we have 3 boulders to worry about. I don't think this is so straightforward dodge pattern now, isn't it? I mean, there's so many different things to worry about.
6.
Oh.
7. 8.
Alright, so we let out another boulder. Oh!
All goes. In the mist, the twins lost the game.
Now the tricky part.
On purpose.
Yep.
Looks like I'm gonna find out how good.
If you thought just releasing all 4 balls of the boulders, oh, now we gotta plan out where the golden ball's going. Where is it? I can't tell.
It's up there.
Yeah, it's just kind of hard to see on this TV because it kind of has the same color code. If someone's wearing dark, it will get dark. It's not like a simple HD. This is SD. I mean, HD you can see everything perfectly fine. If it's dark and like someone's wearing something bright, you'll be able to see the bright shirt.
Right there.
Now the tricky part is if you get hurt by anything, yeah. Wait, come on.
Got it.
And from taking time
Look at
and finishing the court, looks like,
that. Like a champ.
wait, I beat it without getting hit.
Like a champ.
So, yeah, the pro tip is you stare at the patterns and you try to manipulate where they're going to go at each turn. And the golden ball, wait till it comes to your side. Now, whenever you're trying to manipulate where each thing is, let me help you and tell you that you might need to wait on the areas where the boulders can't hit you. That's just a little bit of advice. If now say, like, I'm not trying to say anyone's dumb or anything, but you know, like sometimes you like more greedy try to beat, like, you know, when like in Minecraft some people say like I better get out of here now, or but then they'll say but think of all the like gems and stuff I can get down here, all the ore and all the stuff I can get. So some people might try to figure out the structure down where the boulders are.
Kinda looks good from all the way up here.
Alright, now here's one of my favorite parts. Now, can you admit that San Francisco still looks better than this?
Yeah,
Are you serious?
I am. Jam is always serious.
You're not. I know. What? Alright.
Kinda looks good from all the way up here.
Yeah, it still does look good, except I think I pressed square at the wrong moment. And it gets out of control sometimes. You know? The only problem with Indy is that he'll get out of control and literally just run into different directions. Like, I'm not joking, he'll just run to different directions and you're not doing anything. Indy's a little hard to control in this game. Literally, it's not just a simple, structure type of, run. So, yeah, back to my advice about the ballroom. So just take your time, count, manipulate the order each ball is gonna come in. Come on! Come on! Oh my gosh, Indy. Come on, Indy! Indy! Come on! You can't whip. Come on! No! I can't whip. I can't. Indy.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to whip there, but it's not letting me.
I think you're standing in the wrong place.
I've tried all these places.
I think you're supposed to be below the.
I am below it.
Maybe it's supposed to be further over here.
Oh.
Not that far.
Right here?
Yeah, right there.
It's just the camera angle I couldn't tell. I just couldn't tell where I was because of the camera angle. I didn't want to run off the edge because of how terrible the camera angle can be in this game. This game should really just be behind Indy only. Like, this should be only like a behind Indy game. Or else nobody would have problems. Everybody would have a nice way coming through. And yeah. Still say San Francisco is better. Wait, I think I just saw something really good. I wonder what Panama will look like upside down.
This looks pretty
Yeah,
shabby
great.
as far as dungeons go. Might even be worse than my office.
Yeah, I guess this is worse than your office. Indy, how bad is your office anyway? I like your office. It's the main menu. If it wasn't for your office, we wouldn't be able to get into this journey. Indy, you should really think about what you say. You wouldn't be on this fun journey. I wouldn't be able to control you if it wasn't for your office. Yeah. So actually, it's kind of sad. We're approaching the end of Panama. We're getting around it. It's really sad. I love this level just because of how great it is. Oh, but I can't believe it's almost ending. Hey, at least in the next few videos, next 2 videos after this one, we're going to be doing another really good level. Let's see, we're going to play another game with the boulders, and then this time it's going to be a lot harder. And hey, weren't we just... Oh, I never noticed that before, how cool the sky looks. Like, by the way, if you try jumping down there, you die. So, I wouldn't recommend jumping down there. Because you might be able to glitch it somehow, like if you try to punch, like in the middle of your fall. You know, try to punch like that in the middle of your fall. And then somehow, like, break the structure of the game. And, yeah, and, like, there would always be stairs. Come on, Andy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it fell. So, let's go. Loading, 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 loading. Come on. Come on, light them up, Torch. Come on, let's go. Man, I didn't know Panama would take this long. I hope this capture card can last up to an hour. Can it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. So I didn't think it would take this long to get through Panama. Well, maybe if we edit out the loading screen.
Well, this is a long level.
Yeah, but I think it will be a lot shorter when we edit out the loading screens. And we also talked a lot in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, for exciting levels, you always gotta wait a little bit. So this room's pretty cool. If you use your torch in here, you might be blind in this game. Well, it looks so cool. No shadow to the other direction. Isn't that cool? How does that even work? Like, you can't see anything on the other side. Not even like a little bit of the shine will come up until we burn the other side. And the room looks complete. And now here comes one of my favorite parts of the level.
A bridge lined by dragon statues. Very subtle. Too bad
Oh
I don't
yeah,
understand.
This is fun.
the walkway of fire.
What do I call that?
That's what I call
It's called like the Bridge of Dragon.
it. Dragon Bridge.
Oh yeah, did you see that
Oh,
nice cabin?
Oh,
The good thing is those dragons don't fire. Alright. Now, what's coming up, I really don't... Alright. So what's coming up here is a puzzle that may take you a long time to complete if you're trying to do this without the internet.
yeah, I find this next part to be kind of annoying, actually.
6 boulders. These must represent the 6 planets the Maya knew about.
Well, this is where Panama ends. And if you count this as an activity, which I really don't, this is probably the longest to figure out, the longest to beat of the activities. Not of hardness, just of regular of how long it will take to figure out. There is one activity in this game which might take you forever just because of how bad it's controlled. Even on the PS2 version, which has better controls. So let's stand. Well, here you go. Checkpoint 20 of Panama.
What are you doing here?
I might ask you the same thing.
Looking for this.
A notebook. Belonged to your friend.
Yeah,
Why would he leave that here?
to keep it safe. He must have been onto something. Something big. Cut it out. See here.
He was just trying to take a
Then
picture.
Moses stretched out his staff over the sea, and all that night the Lord drove the sea back with a strong east wind and turned it into dry land. The waters were divided, and the Israelites went through the sea on dry ground with a wall of water on their right and on their left.
The Staff of Kings.
Kingston had been looking for it when he disappeared.
And you
You
think
know,
that
here's the
friend
problem
left
with this game.
Yeah, and I've been nice
Fine.
enough to find it for them.
About
We gotta
the,
get out of here. Cover
about
our
what
tracks.
time it takes place in.
Uh-huh.
Because the camera she's holding is a fairly modern camera. They didn't have cameras like that in the 40s or 50s.
This game takes place in the 30s. And Indy, what did you do?
They didn't have those kind of
Planetariums
cameras.
were
Though.
often used to model the alignment of stars.
Look at that shit. She had like a modern
See if I
point and shoot
remember my
camera.
old astronomy classes.
So... So let's hit 3. Now, if you know the code, this is actually really quick. Ow.
Oh,
Now, you might die if you're not good at dodging in small, like, crevices. If you can't control it. 4, 2. Ow.
oh.
Did you see it zoom in a little bit?
I did.
Question is, how did Maggie get all the way back there?
Yes, yeah, that's another thing with this game. Maggie just kind of appears and vanishes and appears and vanishes.
But in Numbers 2,
This
everything's
sample.
perfectly normal,
These are just
except for
old
the
Mayan
fictional
calendar
stuff that
translations.
happens.
Of course. How could
There's a lot of mistakes in this game that you can notice.
Yes,
Really
Jones. Now,
not small things. The small things in this game are kind of big. Like, you'll notice the small stuff more than you'll notice the big stuff in this game for some reason. Hey, Indy, I got a great idea. Why don't we just put down the book and throw it out the window? I'll have to go fetch it.
no!
Well, I guess I'll have to figure out that the passcode is 1342.
What took you so long?
You're welcome. So, headed for Istanbul, are we?
What do you mean, we?
Dr. Jones, Indiana, let me save you some trouble. You're going to tell me that I can't come with you. I'm going to remind you how I saved your life. You tell me I have to stay behind for my own safety or some such nonsense.
When did she
You
save
leave,
his
I'll
life?
follow, and you'll keep wondering when I'll be showing up. Now, wouldn't you rather avoid all
I
that?
guess right then, maybe.